Mario Hermoso was the only centre-back released in FUT Birthday Batch 1, and in this video today we are going to try him out to see if he's worth a pickup or not. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. So along with a pretty nice stat boost, this item has also been given 5-star skills, which is definitely nice to have. But ultimately, is it anything amazing? Not really. On a centre-back especially, it's just a bit novelty, isn't it? So we probably won't get too much use out of that. Now, I'm fully aware that in-game he is left-footed, and we are actually going to be using him in the left centre-back role. But in-game, we're actually going to switch this whole backline around. And I've built this team on purpose like this, because I don't want people running at this left edge. I want them to come at this edge as much as possible to test out Hermoso. But in-game, it's literally going to be played like this. So expect him in that left centre-back role. I've explained that really poorly, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. Anyway, let's have a look at this card, shall we? Like I've already touched on, 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill, sorry, on this guy, 3-star weak foot, is left-footed and does have high medium wear rates, which are not particularly ideal for a centre-back. No traits to discuss. In-game attributes-wise, obviously pretty good pace coming in here, so hopefully that will help him out a lot. Also, a pretty good reaction rating of 88, and defensive awareness stat is at 86, as I slowly lose my voice. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, we've now regrouped, I can speak a bit clearer, and we are good to go. 88 interception rating is pretty nice, as is the 89 standard tackle, and physically he also looks really solid. Good jumping of 94, nice strength and aggression also of 86 and 88. So all in all, the card actually looks quite nice, and he's also got pretty good agility and decent composure for centre-back too. So hopefully we can, feel confident in possession with this guy, and with him having 86 short passing and 84 long passing, hopefully he can distribute rather well too. Now, in terms of a chem style, when we talk about centre-backs, 99.9% of the time, you either go anchor or shadow, and this is one of them occasions. You're going to pick one of them. Ultimately, I bought this card with a shadow chem style, so I'm actually going to start with him with shadow, but I think actually anchor is probably the best one for him, because let's be honest, this pace is good enough, and like even with anchor, like these stats like get nearly maxed out, so the big plus 10 on strength would be beneficial, and the aggression boost with anchor. So I'm thinking that's what we'll end up with, but as I say, I am going to try him with shadow first, and he's going to be absolutely rapid in game, or at least should be. So in the first game, we've actually come up against this, which is pretty interesting because he's got Jude Bellingham in the starting 11. I'm going to presume he's going to be subbed off and he's going to bring another attacker on, but nonetheless, I like the team. It's got a couple of unique players in there, and he's also got that brand new FUT Birthday Hwang Chan, who hopefully our FUT Birthday card can keep quiet. Okay, Hermoso, let's see the 5-star skills in action. Way, love to see it. We're not going to do any more skill moves with him for the rest of this video. Going to play it in behind, but Hermoso, doesn't quite deal with that as confidently as I thought he would. Rooney's actually got the better of him. Nice, Hermoso making the initial intercept. Stop the attack initially, but they are coming again. Big clearance off the floor by Hermoso. Nice tackle there by the Spaniard. Try and 1v1 me, not a chance with Hwang. Nice, Hermoso cleans up nicely. Goes for the long ball as well, and referee! I could have been in there if I didn't fall over. Rooney, Hermoso does well to deal with him on this occasion. But the ball still ends up coming in, but we do clear, and that is half-time. So, a bit of a chaotic first 45. We were 1-0 up, then we were 2-1 down, and now we're 3-2 up. So, yeah, pretty tough game as things stand, but hopefully we can still go on to get the win. Nice, Hermoso stood up Hwang and got the tackle in. Big block, big block there from Hermoso. And unfortunately, we don't get a chance to break away, but the game does end in a 4-4 scoreline. Now that looks bad on Hermoso, but honestly, I thought him and Varane were actually really solid in that game. As you can see, we were under a lot of pressure. My opponent was good. Like, that's why I'm content with the draw. My opponent was a good player, and we actually defended well to not concede more. So yeah, GG. Next up for us is this. I like this guy's team. It's not like particularly high rated, but it's clearly full of like objective cards, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's unique, I guess. Huntelaar. Oh, what a sliding challenge from Hermoso there. I thought I'd completely messed that up and was about to give away a penalty. Nice, Hermoso, nice. Love that. Just came across and made the tackle. That's all I want. That's all I want from a centre-back. Just do your job. Oh, come on. Well, that's just typical of me. Right before half-time, stupid error, and I've thrown away the clean sheet. So, that's frustrating. Huntelaar is not getting past Hermoso on this occasion. Absolutely dominates him. Huntelaar is going to try and take on Hermoso, but he will soon regret that. But the pass has not put us in a good position. Nice, Hermoso. Positioned well, came out of line, got his job done. Once again, another tackle by the Spaniard on Huntelaar. Nice. Once again, another tackle. Hwang He's going to try and get around the outside, but Hermoso is going to deny him of any chance of getting inside. Nice physical defence there. And there is full time. The game ends in a 6-3 scoreline, and I've got to say once more, GG to the opposition. He had a much lesser side than me, yet definitely competed, and he showed why he's in this high division that we're both in. So yeah, Hermoso and Varane actually pretty solid in that game once more. Like, I actually don't know how Hermoso's rating isn't higher. 3 for 3 on tackles, 7 for 7 on dribbles, 10 for 10 on passing. He actually had a really strong game in that, man. It is summary time for Mario Hermoso. So how was this FUT birthday centre-back item? Actually really solid. I like this card. It was very, very good in defensive situations. I thought his tackling ability was really, really good, and his strength in game also showed, as well as he regularly won battles against would-be attackers. Now, ultimately, the only issue I found with this card was the work rates, and the fact that that makes him come out of line a bit. He does like to shoot forward, so that is just something you do have to keep an eye on. But in terms of left-footed centre-backs, he's definitely up there with some of the best in the game, because obviously there aren't actually too many strong left-footed candidates. There actually are, ironically, a couple of good ones in the La Liga. You've got Longley, who's pretty good, and you've also got Diego Carlos, who does have some pretty nice items. But Hermoso's up there. He really, really is. I liked him. He felt quick in game. Obviously, we did have a pace-heavy chem style on him, and that definitely helped, but in general was very, very quick. And as I say, his tackling ability is very, very strong in game. Was a big, big fan of that. I also liked how quick he was to react to situations as well. That was definitely a benefit, and he made some really nice intercepts too. So all in all, from a defensive standpoint, very, very happy with this card. I thought his dribbling was solid for a defender as well, certainly can 10 on the ball, which is nice, and does have decent ball control for a CB. Also worth mentioning, the passing is up to a good standard. I don't think he's like fantastic at passing, but for a defender, I think his passing is certainly good enough. Can certainly distribute from deep, and also has a decent short passing game as well. But you've always got to go off of his left foot. His right foot will let you down, so do avoid that. So yeah, pace is a big thumbs up. Defending is like a big, big thumbs up. Physicals are great, and as I say, dribbling and passing for a centre-back is also up to a really good standard. So all in all, I think it's a really, really good centre-back item, and definitely worth considering if you run with a La Liga side. But, is he worth playing over the OP Varane? Ultimately, I've got to say, no. Like, if you can only go with one La Liga centre-back, I would go with Varane still. He's just so broken in this game, and I'm fully aware that is really boring for me to say, but that's just how it works. If you want the more fun card, definitely go for Hermoso, but if you want the quote-unquote meta item that's probably going to do a better job for you, then go for Varane. I don't want to say that, but that's just how it is, and I know I'm going to get asked how this card compares to Varane, but it's definitely up there with the better La Liga centre-backs. I don't think he's better than Varane. I don't think he's better than Road to the Final Koundé, but I do think he's better than a bunch of the rest. Obviously, not Team of the Year Ramos. That's obviously a bit of an exception, but he's better than players like that Freeze Casemiro centre-back and stuff like that. Also better than Rule Breakers Jimenez as well, in my opinion. So guys, I'm rambling, so let's wrap this video up. If you do have any further questions, feel free to pop them in the comment section down below. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And don't forget to be active in the comments too. Let me know which other FUT birthday items you want me to try out, and also let me know which ones you've tried out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.